Doki. So today was a bad fucking day. Um, I can say that on here. No one's gonna watch this. Except the people I choose. What happened today that was so bad? Ooh. Woke up, felt kind of ill. Fought through it, and I need to sit down while I do this. Okay. Right. So I woke up and I was feeling quite ill. But I soldiered through. I had first period off, which kind of sucked because I just got out of bed, got breakfast, and then they were saying, "Oh, you're free to go do whatever you want." It just annoys me because I really just want to chill out later on in the day, even if it's just later on in the morning, just have some time to myself after the day's got started proper. Um, that didn't happen, so that put me in kind of a bad mood. But I went to the nurse, and the nurse was too busy. Yeah. After that, it got better. I was just doing the same activity for 3 hours, which is drama games, which is a completely uninspired, annoying activity we do, which is completely unstructured and dependent on, you know, rather rigid discipline on the kids' part and a lot of imagination and energy on the counsellor's part. And I just felt terrible and couldn't really find the energy to keep going. I had a few good moments, but then I had my evaluation. We get 4 different evaluations. Two evaluations as bunk counsellors, as sort of people in as looking after our specific age group, and then 2 evaluations across the summer, um, based on our performance in teaching activities and leading activities with the campus. Um, and they said I was outstanding on that, and that all I had to do was learn to be a bit tidier, which I'm a bit offended about because I thought it was quite tidy compared to some of the kids. But I can't be perfect. If they gave me a perfect score, I guess it would go to my head and I'd get a bit complacent, which I did get a bit complacent today. I'll be honest. Then we got to drama games, and I'll be honest, in the evening, like my third hour of it, and I just had enough. I just completely shut down. And there's this one person I work with, an American guy, and I know he doesn't mean it maliciously, but he just keeps doing this impression of a British accent, and it's just driving me nuts because it's not good. It's not a good impression. If it was a good impression, I could probably be more tolerant of it, but it's a bad impression, and it just seems like, yeah, you just making fun of my home. You're just kind of taking my home and just kind of rubbing it under your foot, um, which is strange because it's kind of half the point of coming here is that you know I'm a novelty. Ooh, I'm a special guest star in these kids' summer. Um, One time only, for the kids this year. For just this year. No, I shouldn't put that on the internet, but still. Um, I just we just had a situation later, um, when we were doing snack time, because the kids get fed sugar at 8 o'clock at night, because that's another inspired idea of this camp is to give the kids sugar at 8 o'clock at night. Lots of sugar, lots of sweets, and then put them to bed an hour and a half later. It's brilliant. It does, we kind of get them to sleep on the sugar, like when they crash from the sugar rush, which I suppose is kind of does work. Um, but yeah, what else? What actually happened today? Yeah, sorry, tired, confused, feeling a bit ill still. And basically, 2 of these kids at this snack time, this sort of socializing snack time, kind of like going down the pub at the end of the hard day, but the kids aren't allowed to go down the pub, so they get a snack. Um, and 2 of these guys that are in my group insulted this girl and called her ugly. It's an 11-year-old girl, very sensitive girl. Um, and I was so annoyed, so angry, and I really like to think I keep an emotional distance from the kids. And I admit I feel less angry than perhaps some of my co-counselors, but I still feel like they're a disappointment. Like, this shouldn't have happened. Not with my boys, but they're not my boys. And to be fair, I'm kind of recognising that this is me getting overly emotional with. I just don't see the point in getting too emotionally attached to these kids. It's just no. You know, I don't cry when I say goodbye to them at the end of their summer. You know, because it's their summer, it's not mine. I'm here. I'm here purely to work. I'm here. You know, I meet some great people. I have some great times. It's great fun. But at the end of the day, I don't get emotional about saying goodbye to them. I get emotional saying goodbye to people I've worked with for 8 weeks. I don't get emotional saying goodbye to the kids, even if they've been here just as long, because I don't see the point. You know, it's not that there's anything wrong with a lot of these kids. Some of these kids are great. There's some kids I like a lot, some kids I don't like. It's just that there's so little point in developing an emotional attachment to someone who just doesn't seem, they're not finished. They're not all there yet. You know, you can see sort of who they're going to become, and I don't get it. I don't get why people cry. Maybe there's something wrong with me, but you know, some of these guys, they've known these kids for years, but they've only known them for the summer, and then they cry, and they say goodbye for the last time. And I just don't get it. You know, and maybe that's what bothers me. Maybe that's what upsets me, because there's this thing going on. There's this emotional event going on. And I don't get it. I say goodbye to some people. I say goodbye to people I work with, and it's very emotional. But okay, that's enough of that.